Hey everyone, welcome to my morning routine. So I'm going to share with you some things I do to get ready quickly in the morning. Hair, makeup, breakfast, all those things. So starting off, the first thing I do is get to the bathroom and brush those teeth. I hate bad breath in the morning, so I have to do this first thing. So after that, I will go ahead and wash my face. I've been using the same face wash for a little while now. It is the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. And I really like this stuff. It's just a simple face wash that gets your face pretty clean and gets all the grime and dirt off from the night, and I use it at night as well. Next, I will moisturize my face with the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream for normal to dry skin. I don't buy the big tub of this stuff. I buy the little squeezy travel size tube because it is easier to, carry it around with you when you travel or whatever, and it's easier to use. And a little bit goes a long way with this stuff, so it lasts a while as well. Next, I will go get dressed, and a quick tip that you probably all already know is to pick your clothes out the night before. It is so much easier to get ready in the morning when you don't have a lot of time if you've already picked your clothes out. So next, I'm going to show you guys 2 smoothies that I like to make if I'm going to have breakfast in the morning that early. I don't always like to eat that early in the morning, so this is just a little bit of something to tide me over. So starting off, I'm going to be putting water, as you saw, and whatever frozen fruit I have into this blender. I don't have exact measurements, I kind of just eyeball everything. You can always add things to smoothies and make them taste well, in my opinion, but these are the general ingredients that I like to use. So frozen fruit and water to start with, and I just give that a little bit of a blend to get it all kind of going. Then I take some vanilla Greek yogurt. Pretty simple, and I just put a couple of spoonfuls into the blender. I will blend that up to give it a little bit of a mix. And now I'm using this agave in the raw to sweeten my smoothie a little bit. I don't like to use honey. The honey kind of tastes funny to me, and this is a little bit easier to blend than sugar. And now I put a little teeny bit of vanilla extract in it. I usually like to use vanilla almond milk for my smoothies, but I did not have that, so I decided to just add some vanilla in to the smoothie to give it a little bit more of the vanilla flavor. So the next smoothie option I have for you guys starts with some orange juice concentrate. It took me so long to get this thing open. I cut out like 5 minutes of footage of me trying to open this thing. You need very little of this, probably actually half a spoonful, not as much as I put in. And then I would put vanilla almond milk in instead of that water. And now we're putting in the yogurt like the last one. This one has a lot of the same ingredients. The agave in the raw, as you can see, and a little bit of vanilla extract to give it more of the vanilla-y flavor. So this smoothie will taste like an orange creamsicle or an orange Julius if you've ever had one of those before. And like I said, as far as measurements go, you kind of just have to play around with them until you get the right consistency of a smoothie that you like. So if I have time to use a hot tool that morning, this is when I will turn that on, just so it heats up while I'm doing my makeup. So now for makeup, I'm starting off with my foundation, which is the Dior Skin Forever Perfect Makeup Everlasting Wear Pore Refining Effect with SPF 35, which is great. And I've been using this for a while now, and I really like it. And it has a great coverage, and it's very buildable as well if you have some problem areas on your skin. This foundation is pricier, but a little bit goes a long way, and I find that to be especially true when I use this brush, which is the MAC 286 brush. It's a tiny concealer brush, so it allows you to concentrate your foundation in the certain areas of your face that you have the most problems. For me, that's the middle of my face. So as you can see, I'm concentrating the product there and then I blend outwards. This helps me to use less product and also to have less of a cakey look on my face because I'm putting less product in the areas that don't really need it, if that makes sense. In the mornings when I don't have a lot of time, I like to just use foundation as concealer as long as I don't have like a really bad zit or really bad bags under my eyes that day. It makes the process go a lot faster, and I like not having to use all these different, concealers and foundations on my face. I feel like my skin's breathing a lot easier, and even those acne spots that I do have, I feel like they're getting a lot better faster because I'm not putting tons of product on them. So next I'm going in with my Park Avenue Princess bronzer from Tarte to set my face. I don't normally like to use bronzer to set my face, but I had a tan right now, so I kind of had no choice. But it worked in a pinch, and it's a very light bronzer, so that helped. Now I'm just going to curl my lashes with my Tweezerman eyelash curler. So next I'm using a mascara that I like to use for the daytime, and that is the Shea Moisture Absolute Volumizing Mascara. I actually just did a video on Shea Moisture makeup products and what I thought of a few of them, and this mascara is in there, so you should go back and watch that video and see what I think of this mascara. So next for blush, I've been using this Physicians Formula Warm Nude Bronzer Blush thing. It's got some bronze tones in it and some pinky tones with a little bit of a highlight to it. And yeah, I've really been liking it as a blush lately. It's also a great 2-in-1 product, and it's a really good highlighter when you're in the pinch for a quick highlight on those mornings that, you're rushing, like I usually am. So the last step in my quick morning routine for makeup is to use a tinted brow gel to kind of just keep my eyebrows in place for the day. This is the Maybelline brow gel, and I believe it's in the shade Deep Brown or Dark Brown, something like that. So the first hairstyle I'm going to show you guys that I really will go to if I'm going to do something with my hair for the day is just a simple braided look. So I'm starting off with the front part of my hair that I've sectioned off, and I'm just braiding it the whole way down. So now I'm going to secure the braid with a small little hair band, rubber band thing, and then I'm going to pull apart the braid in different sections to kind of loosen it up and make it a little bit fuller and not look as polished. This is great if you have thin hair and you are trying to make your hair look fuller. Now I'm going to take that around the back and put it in the place that I want it to be, get it all positioned, and then use some bobby pins to pin it into place. And you're supposed to use the bobby pins teeth side facing your hair, so not flat side facing your hair, teeth side facing your hair, and that's supposed to help secure your hair more. Now I'm just going to do the same thing to the other side, and I'm going to start actually by teasing my hair a little bit with this teasing comb. My hair part is parted on the other side, so I have less hair in this braid, so it needs a lot of help to, look fuller. So I like to tease my hair a little bit, then brush it lightly out so it's not as, rat's nest looking, and then I just braid it down like I did the other one. And now I'm using that little rubber band to secure the braid and then pulling it apart just like I did the other side. Now as I get the braid secured to the back of my head where the other one is, you will notice these two little rubber bands make my hair kind of stick out and look crazy. So if you take those rubber bands out, it will help your hair to relax a little more, and then it can just, lay flat on your head as opposed to sticking out and looking nuts. So now my second go-to hairstyle involves a heating tool, and that would be a straightener in this case. I love my hair curled, but sometimes I don't have the time to do that, and I like when it has a little bit of a texture in it. So I'm actually going to use my straightener, as you see, to crimp my hair, and not like crazy crimps like I slept in braids and my hair looks insane, but loose waves almost that aren't exactly, you know, super curly or anything like that, but it just gives a little bit of a texture to your hair, especially if your hair is naturally straight like mine is. So it's pretty simple. You just take the straightener and you go back and forth all the way down to the bottom of your hair, all the way around your head. And yeah, once you get the hang of this, it's pretty quick. Like, I can do this in like 5 or 10 minutes. And yeah, it just makes you look like you put some effort into your hair, and I really like that. So then you're going to want to use a product to make your waves look a little bit more defined, and I like to use the Garnier Fructis Style Curl Shape Defining Spray Gel. So this is a gel, but it's not as concentrated as putting a big dollop of gel in your palm of your hands and putting it through your hair. So that is everything that I do in the morning to make my routine go a little bit quicker. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!